Hey everyone, glad you're back for our 6th and final episode of Tales of Mercy. And today we are going to talk about one other part of mercy, which is caring for the lost.
That's right, and as we'll see from today's story, it takes great courage to care for the lost. So why don't we check out our last tale, The Never Return Forest.
Ooh.
The Never Return Forest was named for the many lost souls who wandered into the custody of its trees, never to return. Now, there was a young peasant boy named Benjamin who had wandered into the forest and had not been seen for many days, until a poor boy named Luke heard about Benjamin's disappearance. Luke said to himself, "If I were lost, I would want someone to search for me. Therefore, I will go to find this boy." So Luke began his quest to find the lost boy. Inside the forest, things seemed quite normal. The songs of birds echoed bouncing melodies amongst the trees. He started to think the legends of the strange land were untrue. After a few moments, he felt an overwhelming sense of hunger. "I am so hungry." Just then, a cluster of plump crimson berries drew his eye. He plucked one of the berries from the deadened branch and brought it to his mouth. He stopped when the memory of his father's words echoed in his mind. "Beware the temptations of low-hanging fruit." Luke closed his eyes. When he opened them, the berries were gone. Another few moments down the trail, and Luke felt a thirst so strong it was painful. "I have never been this thirsty," he thought. He noticed a stream of water, crisp and clear off the path in a ravine. He started down the hill, but stopped just short of the water's edge. He remembered the time his mother had cautioned him about drinking from still waters. He closed his eyes and swallowed the lump in his throat. When he looked up, the stream had disappeared, just as the berries had. Luke continued down the trail, and moments later found himself in a lazy meadow. He suddenly felt a tiredness like he had never felt before. Just then, he looked up and saw a boy laying in the grass nearby. "Are you the boy Benjamin?" Luke called out. "I am so tired." "No, if you sleep, the moment will become another moment and another until you are stuck here forever." Luke pulled him to his feet. That's when they heard the low, throaty growl. "Run," Luke said, and the two sprang forward, the pounding of heavy steps following close behind them. "Down here!" Benjamin cried. The two boys turned down a narrow track and ran straight into a dead end. "What do we do now?" The growls sharpened behind them. "We have to turn and face our fear," Luke said. The boys turned to face the creature. Luke opened his eyes and was shocked to find there was nothing there. "Let's get out of here before it comes back." "Wait, there are others lost in here." "Others?" "Yes, there have been many who have gone missing from our village over the years. They must be asleep the way you were." "There could be dozens, maybe more. How can we possibly rescue that many?" "You will help me wake one, and that one will wake another. If I hadn't come after you, you would have been stuck here forever. Don't you want to help save the others?" "Fine, but let's hurry. I don't want to be here a second longer than I have to. The boys went in search of the other lost people. That evening, Luke and Benjamin marched back into town, followed by multitudes of lost souls coming home. The townspeople cried for joy as they took hold of loved ones they thought they'd never see again. And so Luke and Benjamin became heroes in their village. They learned that love and mercy have no boundaries, especially when it comes to seeking and saving the lost.
Wow, that story was...
Kind of eerie.
Yeah.
Our hero Luke risked his own safety to try and find a lost boy he didn't even know.
You know, that's a lot like our faith, because Jesus tells us to go tell others about him.
Yeah, and didn't you guys realize just when Luke decided to go and find the lost boy, that his first obstacle he faced was temptation?
But God gives us power to overcome temptation, and Luke did eventually find Benjamin and bring him home.
You know, the cool part is the way that Luke rescued Benjamin turned into a huge homecoming for so many lost people.
And that shows us that when we tell other people about God and his plan for us, that they join a huge group of Christians and then they go out and tell other people about God's plan. And from just telling one person about God, they'll go and tell someone else, and then they'll tell someone else, and then it will just go on and on and on and on.
And that concludes our series. I hope you all enjoyed it. And remember, God's shown us mercy, so let's show that mercy to others. I hope you all have a great week. And in the meantime, fire dance on!
Fire, 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 God's mercy, fire.